Hi, everybody, and welcome to Divine Guidance with me, Noel. I'm very happy to be with you. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. So, today we're going to have some guidance and messages from the Divine for the collective. So, we're going to use these cards. These are actually real paintings from the Moroccan painter Muhammad Al-Arabi, depicting places in Morocco. You can see these are very beautiful cards. Very beautiful. So if you have some questions, you can ask them now while I am shuffling. So let's get started. Thank you, Divine, for your love. Thank you for your grace. Thank you, Divine, for your compassion. Thank you for your patience and your assistance, for guiding us, for giving us simple and clear messages to the collective. We have 3 cards. The first one is this one. Very beautiful. These are jars. Yeah. So this is group number 1. Group number 2, a door. A very beautiful door. With the number 38. We have a number. The group number 3 is this one. So I'm going to show you all the cards. So these are the 3 groups for the collective. Group number 1, group number 2, group number 3. Of course, you can choose 2 or even 3 groups to have a more personalized reading. And keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may resonate totally or partially, or not at all. You may even just resonate with the cards themselves, but not the reading, because these are messages, guidance, so you can find your own answer. So let's get started. So hi, group number 1. This is the card that you have chosen. A very beautiful, colorful card. When I look at this card, first thing that I have as vibes is China. Why? 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 Because these are jars that, like back days, they were just coming from China to here in Morocco. So we would use them as you know, the Chinas, yeah, as very expensive. They are very expensive. But now we Moroccan, we can create these jars our Moroccan way. But still, this is a mixture. This is not like a 100% Moroccan thing. Yeah. It's a mixture. And the second thing that I see, that I felt, that this is so amazing. I don't know what is it, but this is so amazing. It's as if someone is sitting in front of something and is saying, wow, this is too big, this is too good, the kind of vibes, this is too good to be true. But what I see is that it's like the vibes of heaven. And when I started connecting with the reading, I got this vibe of heaven on earth. before to start the reading. So these vibes of this is so wow, so like out of this world. But this is actually here. I mean, it is here. It's not like a just our imagination. It is too good to be true. But I feel like it is with its price. You know, it is with its price because this is very expensive, as I told you. These were like, yeah, we would brought them from China. But what I feel is that now we are able, as collective, we are able to have access to these like very expensive, fancy things that were just like kept for some like elite or some group of very rich people. Now we can have it. It's the vibes of, yeah, this is something so good to be true to happen to me. So the saying says, it is too good to be true, so it is too good to be true. It cannot be true. But the vibes that I get is that, you know, because of these Moroccan craftsmen, they have created these beautiful jars now. And this is Moroccan. What I feel is that it is for you. You have participated for this to get this wow vibes. But with a price. There is a price because these are not like cheap. Anyhow, this is not cheap but affordable. If we want to get it, if we're like, yeah, this is what I want, one of them, we can get it. We don't have like to become like a billionaire or something like this, or millionaire. No, we can get it. Just we can afford for some months or something, a year, and we can get it. But back then, like hundreds of years ago, a poor person, like a poor person, would look at this and like, I'm never going to get it because even I work for my whole life, and my children will work their whole life, they won't get it because actually what I see that when back days, rich, poor people, they actually don't have money. Just little, and to think to have this one, it's impossible. So now I feel like this is the Aquarian age is bringing this. Yeah, we all can have access to like, you know what I mean. You can have it. We can have like there is an open door to have these things that were impossible for us to have just like 20, 30, maybe 30, but with a price. There is a price. You know what I mean? We can afford, for example, a vacation, but 100 years ago we could never thought about it. You know the differences between the poorest and the richest back then. Now we can have this thing. Yeah. So let's see what, because what is preventing us from believing that this thing that we want so much to have. I'm actually going to bring it here so you can see it because it's very beautiful. How about it? Not being able to see it. No, I'll just keep it there because very beautiful. It's like it is your dream. It is your dream, and now the guidance, the divine guidance. Yes, it's like, yes, you can get it. You can get it because it has changed its form. It is no more something like we would, like if you would ask us, can I have these things like back then? Like I don't know how many years, for example. We would tell you no, it's impossible to have it. But now it's like green light. Yeah, you can have it because now there is like an update. You know what I mean? Like an update. And I have the vibes that actually you would say, actually I don't want this the old one. I mean the very expensive one coming from China. I want this one. personalized. You know what I mean? Mixture between Morocco and Chinese vibes, and it is a mixture, meaning it is made for you. And I feel like they are the vibes of someone else, or yeah, some other people. Like, for example, a project that you would like. I would like to do something like this. I want to do this. But the guidance would be, but you don't have the resources to do it. It's like it's too much for you. You don't have the resources. Now still you're saying, yeah, I want it. I want it. This is what the divine is bringing you. But you can do this one. Why? Because there's a mixture. There is an update. You know what I mean? So let's see why. What is it like? Why you think that these now you want this? Like, yeah, I want it. But you think like it's too good to be true. Why? So thank you, divine, for your love, for your gentleness, for your kindness. Thank you for giving us clear messages for the pile number 1. Why they feel too good. It is too good to be true that they may not get it. So this is the first one. Sacred boundaries. So there is something about boundaries. Sacred boundaries. Respecting and honoring your limits sets you free. Assertiveness, self-care. So with this vibe, I feel like it is just rooted in your mind that this wow thing, that beautiful thing that is personalized. Well, even if I'm not personal, you get it. This is made for you. I have the vibes of like it was like out of reach, like we want to keep the story of the very poor person back days. They saw this beautiful jar coming from China, and they're like, wow, I wish I have one of them. I wish I would have just one of them. And like whoever like watching about, just you can wish, you can never, even if you do whatever this poor person would do, wherever they cannot have access to something like, ow! And then they were like, okay, this I would love to get it. That's it. Now they have this updated jars, and they're like, wow, actually these jars are even much more better than the old ones, much more expensive. Is it true? I mean, they are not that much expensive. If I can work like for 10 years or something like this. Maybe, no, it's not sure 10 years. No, we're not talking about 10 years. Otherwise would be, but I feel like this person was waiting like for 10 years. That's for sure. Until they have found like this upgraded version made for them. That's what I'm hearing. Made for them. Because in this 10 years they've been sending these vibes of, yeah, I too can have this. Not just I can have this, I want them. You see, this raw desire. This is what I want. I just want them. I don't know how, I don't know that, for sure I don't deserve them. For sure they will not fit into my very poor house and all that. But this is what I want. That's it. I love it. And with their energy, with this kind of energy going on in their life for 10 years, not forgetting about it, but not like clinging on it, not being bitter, not at all. Like, yeah, this is what I want. Yeah, I wish I would have it. Yeah, this is what I want. This still affirm and confirm to the universe, this is what I want, send it. But they did it without knowing that they were actually manifesting. And something started happening. And they're like, wow, if I can work for 3 days, 3 years or 2 years, something like this. 3 years, 2 years. I mean, we can like, we do projects for 2 years. It's not like, wow, I can do it. Or even 15 months. I can do it. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's too good to be true. Now we have like some, because they have to start working on this project because it is there. They just have to show up, and even I see them like showing up. They have to enter into store and show up and say, please, can you tell me how much it costs, because they know like they can afford it, and they have as answer this amount of money. But what they don't know, this is the vibe. This is the guidance from the divine. The the seller is like, okay, if that person wants, because maybe they have seen them like go in and like looking at the jar for it or whatever. Maybe I have the vibes of like this. There's a man, an old man, who had created this jar, and that person came in and like, yeah, they look like my daughter, or they look like my son, or they look like my sister. They That person come in to buy that pearl, poor, let's say that's pearl, that's poor, that's pearl, I said pearl, okay, that's poor person, uh, when they are come in, they look like they are familiar to the seller, and they're like, oh, yeah, if they want to buy it, I will like yeah, like maybe even like half. But they don't want to show it. They don't want to show that they have this like a, how do you call it, this sympathy for that person, because they look like their mother or like like something like this, familiar. And they're like, yeah, yeah, why not? And this is the guidance. Just enter. The person that will sell you this is willing to make some compromises, and even like half, give you like the half money. And we'll be like, what? But even the half money, I cannot afford it now. And they will be, okay, just take it, give me some money, and will give me some the less the other part later on. But you're like, but you cannot do this, because I'm telling you this story because it happened to me. It's really happened to me. Like I came into a store and I was like, yeah, this one is, but I didn't have enough money that back then. And they were like, okay, are you interested? Do you want to buy it? I was like, yeah, I like it, but I don't have money here. I was like, how much money do you have? I said, like half or less than half. That's what I had. And they said, okay, okay. I was like, what? Are you serious? Are you giving me like this vest without paying how money? Doesn't matter. That's what he told me. Doesn't matter. I was like, okay, just give me this money and take it. I don't know what was happening for this person. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you this, because I had this experience myself. And they will ended up like telling you, okay, just take it with this money, and that's all. And you were like, okay, I will give you the money next month, and for 6 months I will pay you. I will be like, it doesn't matter how much you have now. And you're like, okay, I'm going to bring you some money I have in my house, and then okay, yeah. But now you are outside the store. You are outside the store looking at these beautiful jars and saying that no action, like freezing, because not of the jars, because something within you. That's what we want to. That's what we want to like to know about. So sacred boundaries, assertiveness, respecting and honoring your limits sets you free. What I have these vibes that this person, when they will bring this jar home, like other people tell him, what are you crazy, you have made this kind of vibes. That's why you are called to set boundaries, first boundaries, like this. It is hiding even partially the sun. I feel it like even being like rude. That's the word that I'm heard. Being rude. It doesn't matter, because it's your life dream, what we are talking about. And even if it's really an object, don't get me wrong, it can be really an object, but it can be, for example, a project of your whole life. The project that you are going like to feel like once you do it, wow, I made it. I made it in my career, or I made it in my life. Also, it can be a person, like you're friends of a person, like, oh my God, I would have never thought that a person like this exists. The divine is telling you, just do the first, believe. That's the have faith, believe. And know that what is blocking you from getting this dream life opportunity that you are, that is like now, it is now. It's not something now, we're not talking about something that may happen or not. No, we're not talking about the future. It is there. That person exists. That jar, that object exists. Something that you have wanted, like, for, I don't know what is it. It's maybe like a jewelry, a pearl, a real pearl, a person that you will call my pearl, the project that you will say that I have like sweat and like this kind, blood, sweat and tears to get this, my pearl, my project. Now I did it. I did it. It means so much to you. Why you're like blocked? Because you need to be assertive. Do some research about assertiveness. Honor. I love this word, to honor, because honoring, we honor what matters. We don't honor something because it is like very valuable in itself. Because this jar, as we have seen, this is a life dream for this poor person. That, yeah, I mean, and we can get it. That from now on, the moment they will get this jar, I can assure you that their life will change. That's for sure. Because now they know that, wow, miracles can happen. Wow, my life will change. So 10 years ago, I wanted something like, wow, but actually, it wasn't that much wow. Because, and the universe, or God, or whatever you call it, life happened that I was keeping in my mind this desire, because this is a desire. I kept it in my mind, and then I ended up like the person, like pushing it for whatever reason. I've given you this familiar, but it can be like they want to the clutter or the stock. You know, the stock sometimes, like, yeah, we want to empty our the stock so we can get more. Sometimes like sellers, they do like these things. Yeah, we ended up buying like wonderful things. Yeah, that's the vibes. Yeah, so the first thing, it's because you're self-care. This is, you will see clearly when you are like very relaxed. You will see it clearly. Because that poor person, they weren't expecting it, but you can prepare yourself. It's like the weather forecast, what I'm doing now for you. It's like a weather forecast. The divine is giving me this guidance, so you are prepared. You are prepared, because I'm not telling you something like that you would never hear before, like, this opportunity that was blocked for 20 years, now it is open. Of course, we witness this kind of things. Of course, I'm telling you this because it is within your energy. A life come true is happening now. So when you will be facing this project, whatever the situation, project, person, something, an item, I'm affirmative about an item, something like a jewelry, something like this. I don't know, something that may even be like meaningless, because we have the word honoring. You know what I mean? It may be like meaningless for other people, and this is like very, like, this is essential to keep in mind, that this is your desire, because other people will try, and lovingly they are doing it lovingly. Don't get me wrong. As a parent, I mean, of course I can do it for my kids. Are you sure you want this and this, and talk about it, and they have to like persuade us, their parents. They have to persuade us, like, yeah, this is, I'm affirmative. This is one, because each project, each like relationship or item, they will pay money for this item that they want to buy. Like, are you sure? Aren't you going to be feel like, oh, that wasn't that much good or something? Or they, relationship. Are you sure you want to be like with this person? Because you know what the relationship is. Even if that person, like, you may call them pearl, it's a relationship. You know what I mean? You have to know exactly why you want this. And the first thing that I can assure you that's within your vibe, it is like a desire. This is what I want. It's like there's nothing like, uh, this is what I want. People will tell you, for example, why and how much it must cost, da, da, da. But we know that when we have a desire, we have to honor it. Of course, we have to honor it. Otherwise, who we are, if we don't follow our desires, like that we honor, because you honor this desire. It's not like whatever, I can eat this chips or not, whatever, this chocolate or not. But if chocolate are meaningful to you, you'll be like, no, I have to have this chocolate. You have to honor, not them. So I see you not like the guidance. Don't be assertive. The guidance is assertive, and assertiveness, if you know about it or you will like look for it, it's about asserting. It's not explaining. No, it's asserting. This is what I want. Yes, I know. Do you know the consequences? Yes, I know. Do you know how much it costs? Yes, I know. Because I've told you there is a price. For sure, there is a price. And of course, when we want something that much valuable, for some people, just experience. You're going to have like such a beautiful experience. Yeah. So know that if it resonates with you, know that what can block you is your lack of limits. Like, you know what? And the moment when you are like clear-minded, like relaxed, I see like taking a shower, a bath, walking in nature, listening to some calm, listening to your vibes. I hear listening to your vibes, spending some me time alone. Some people they love to just drink tea and be alone. Is this really what I want? Because you will like you see it is a crossroad where you are. This is a crossroad. Like you cannot go further. You have to choose whether left, right or left. You cannot go further. You see, that poor person cannot like know about this know about this new like jar, this and without like it won't change their life, because if they decide not to follow, they will feel bad most of the time. I can assure you of this. This is what I feel. That's what we feel when we want something like for years, and we have this opportunity to get it, and we don't plunge. We feel bad. So you are at a crossroad. Which way you want to go? And I see that whatever you decide to do, because there are consequences, there is a price. That's for sure. The way you were living before will change, no matter what decision you will make. No matter what, because it doesn't matter. You are now in this crossroad. You have to choose. So the second, control issues, fear, the crown chakra. And I see that what's vibes within you, the vibes, it's about the vibe. I see that what's vibes within you is reflecting itself outside. That's what I've told you. For years, you've been manifesting this. You've been connected with this. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. Release, trust, empowerment. So this is the situation, and this is the answer, the guidance. You will have the answer. You will make decisions. I am giving you the guidance. Just guidance, general guidance. You will make the decision. You will have the answers. And I see with the sun, the answer is within you. You know. It is inside you. It is inside you. Fear. Well, of course, You know something that I've learned now that I am like a grown-up person. I'm old. Let's just say I'm old. That's fear. Maybe you, yeah, maybe you should, or the book of the War of Art, the Word of Art. He said, I don't remember the name of the writer. He said that when we want something so much, that's when we are so afraid, so blocked, so afraid because we want it that much. So the fear here, the fear means that you want that so much. You want it so much because I see that you have an open crown chakra. You know, because you can feel it in your body. You can, like, your soul, something like this. So fear doesn't mean that you don't, like, for example, you don't have the money, you don't have the resources, because I can assure you that it will work out, and we know that it happened. We know that it happened. For example, if it is something that you think that I don't have the qualification, it will work out. Another, I don't know how, and it doesn't matter because actually this is not the part that is pertaining to you. This is a part pertaining to the universe, to the co-creation process. If this is a person, you're like, they will never like me for whatever reason. Actually, the guidance is just do the. If you are in this vibe that they will not like me, or I don't know the situation. What is it? The guidance is that this fear is coming from you wanting this person, wanting to be with this person, liking them, appreciate them so much. It's not because you are actually not worth the love, because love, it's love. It's not because it has nothing to do with what you have done or how you look or how you speak or how much how much successful or not successful. We are talking about the divine guidance. The divine is telling you you are in front of a project, an item, a person that is good to you. Spirit awakening. This is your calmness. This is your me time where you will see, because you have as I told you, you have a crown chakra. You know. Spirit, right? Sit with your shadows. It's the way to enlightenment, intuition, spirituality. So what I see that, as I told you, that poor person would be like, wow, my whole life now will change because they understood something. It took them like 10 years, wanting just a pearl. Again, just wanting a pearl. So let's get some information about, like, what are these like negative belief system or something like this that can prevent you from feeling like strong, and you get it. Thank you, Divine, from giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number 1, to guide them, to assist them in taking the best decisions for themselves. Control again. Control. So control issue. Control issue. I feel like maybe for some people want to control you. That's right away. I can see it. Some people want to control you. Because you see here the puppeteer and the doll or the puppet or something. There's some vibes of puppeteer. So within you, you might try a little bit to control the situation. A little bit. Just a little bit. That's fine. Because you are sitting with your shadow. You will see, you will learn things about yourself in this particular moments of your life. Because you are at a crossroad. And without shadow, we wouldn't be having this experience. Because we are learning. what we are learning? Love and power. And so by letting go of the illusion of control, we open ourselves to the genuine freedom. Genuine, okay, freedom. Manipulation, power, domination. Yeah, that's what I told you. So what's inside of you is, as I told you here, expressed externally. So this shadow, and I see that this little shadow that you have, maybe that you have yourself, is like full spectrum around you. People want literally to control you, because you are now in this phase of your life where you are like being aware of, this is my shadow, so okay, I'm going to work on it. Just know about it. Yeah, this is what I have. I want to control sometimes, and don't get me wrong, we all do it. We all do it. That's what we do. You want, it will be like hundred of times expressed around you, that control issue, control issue, control, because you have this control issue. You may want to control this project coming toward your life, this energy coming into your life. You would want to control it. Why? So let's see why. Why you would want to control. Resistance. Go with the flow and be open to life changes. Opposition, refusal, denial. For some of you, so for like a huge part, it's like, yeah, this is what I want. No, 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 no. And now that you see it, like, okay, maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe I don't have the the like the price to get it. You think that you don't have the price, but the guidance is saying it will be worked out. Just have faith. It will be worked out. Because anyway, this is life. I mean, this is how we have fun, and this is how we experience life. For some of you, it is you not believing that, is this what I want? No, I can't believe it. I can't believe it that this is what I want. It's like, no, I cannot want like a project like this. I cannot want, like, for example, a person like this. I cannot want an item like this. But things are the way because you have denial. You yeah. For some, it is the denial. Yeah. So let's see what we can get more of these cards. Thank you for giving us. Thank you, Divine. Okay, we have the last one. Suppression. Okay, so that's why you are in denial, because you are suppressing a desire. I mean, it's as simple as that. You are suppressing a desire. But know that even when we suppress a desire, it is still here and still working. I mean, like for 10 years, you passed by this very expensive something, and you were like, well, anyway, you know the kind of vibes. You know, in Morocco we have this saying that says, when a piece of meat it's far away from a cat, the cat will say, well, anyway, it is rotten anyway. The meat is rotten. That's why I'm not going to like try to get it. That's the kind of vibes that I get. Too much, like I felt it here, like a little bit of pride, and we need some pride. Of course, we need pride, but not too much of it. Not too so much that we can deny our own desires, because desires are ultimately our needs. They are needs. And as I told you, honor. We honor what matters to us. You see, what's it is personal. I like, for example, I honor this little doll. I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to touch it, just to touch it, because it means so much to me. I honor it. I mean, you would say, "Are you kidding? Are you kidding?" I honor this doll, this little doll, and I bought it like so cheap. I mean, I can't remember, like half than a dollar, half than a euro, half, like 1 dirham or 2 dirhams. You know, it's very cheap, but it's so dear to my heart. I have the vibes of the kind of children when we have some like this like thing that would mean so much for someone, it would mean like nothing. We are not talking about the value of something. No, it's valuable only for you. So now we are asking for some of you. For others, it's like, yeah, this is what I want, and I need boundaries. People will tell me, oh, I have to assert, and I will learn that. I need clarity, moment, me time. Okay. For others, it's like, I've never wanted something like this. No, I'm not interested. Yeah, I don't know. Of course, you may be right, but for some, it's like, okay, this is denial. This is denial. Suppression. Why? Because we are suppressing something. I feel like something like very old, coming from like not children, teenager. There's something about teenage. Express, don't suppress. Authenticity is freeing. So you are now going in this phase of your life. You are now blocked. You will be blocked until you make your mind. What is it that you want? Like the universe telling you, okay, you've been sending these vibes. This is what I want. This is what I want. I mean, we don't, the universe, like, okay, you did it on purpose or not purpose, consciously, not consciously. The energies, you were like, this is what I want. This is what I'm like, okay, we're working on it. Are you working on it? Now, here it is. You see, here it is. This thing that you want. Come in. Make your mind. What is you want to, yes or no? Some of you will say, some few, no, this is not actually, and that's right. Some actually, this is what I've been waiting for 10, 15 years. I'm not talking about some vibes like, last month I saw this and now I want it. No, this is very old. You see this, it's like a tomb, a very old tomb. It looks like a very old tomb. It's very old. I'm like, okay, thank you, I'm getting it, even if it doesn't feel, I mean, when we are in these vibes, it's like, this is what I want, yeah, actually it is happening, and now the price is low, maybe I will get it, but actually I don't, the mind, no, be in stillness, have faith, know that this is coming, this is the guidance from the divine, this is coming, yeah, because you have been heard. Okay, with the first group who knows what they want, we are clear about it. I mean, it's very simple, very clear. Those who are in denial, the universe telling you have been sending, the universe, because these are energies, you have been sending the message. Know what? You have to do your own share to say yes. You have to say yes and do this action. Go to the store. You see, go to the store. It will be clear. Once you are in clearness, I don't even have to give you more guidance, because you will know that what I was thinking about. I mean, what I was thinking about. It's very clear. I just need to enter in the store and to talk with the seller about this jar. So what if they would tell me, oh, it's so expensive? It doesn't matter, because this is something that I want. And you do like, yeah, hi, yeah, and you may ended up whether for some coming with this jar, or like, okay, so we can sign. So next month, okay, we get it. Wow, clarity. You need to be in clarity in these vibes. Me time, clarity in nature, whatever how you bring this clarity. So for others, in denial, suppression, restraint, repression, censoring. So suppression, repression, it means that it started as you not even maybe suppression and maybe repression, that stuff. You were aware of it. That no, I can never get it, so I will forget about it. Or it happened unconsciously. You saw something and it was like, I can't afford it. But the desire within you Hasn't stopped. Hasn't stopped. Still, this is what I want. Still, this is what I want. It's like the flow of water. It will never stop. The flow of water will never stop, whatever the situation on earth. It will never stop because this is your desire. Let's get more informations for you. Avoidance, so you've been avoiding this. Face what you fear, for avoidance is but a temporary refuge. Denial again. So if you, don't get it. Denial, evasion, and the boat. Because, as I told you, in the crossroad, for all of you, even for me, when we are facing this, it is like a moment in our life when, whether we're like, we will remember as, yes, I did it, whatever will happen next. You will like, yeah, and then it was like this, and I had to do this, and you have a story, a beautiful story, something that you would have never thought that would happen to you. Or if you do nothing, if you are like doing nothing. Because if you decide, no, this is not what I want, that's fine too. But if you are like blocked, what is it? I don't know. No, actually I don't want, but why I'm feeling bad? But I don't want it. But why do I feel bad? I should go on with my life. You will like this. You know the kind of vibes that I get when you are old, and we remember I did this and did this and did this, and the only thing that I regret is that thing that I didn't do. Most of us, we regret the thing that we haven't done, because ultimately, like with the experience, we realize that ultimately we do mistakes. So yeah, I regretted doing that, but then it will work out for the people who we have wronged, with the project that we have wronged, everything that we have like messed up with. We realized, like with the experience, we realized like, yes, but I didn't know better, but it ended up like a better, like something like this. But that's what we do. But for sure, the bitterness comes from not doing what we like. It is we got it in our body, and we may think that fear. It means like, no, this is bad for me. Actually, it means so much. I can tell you that the group of people who resonate with the denial, they want that thing much more than others who are like, yeah, this is what I want. I will get it. You want that thing so much, and it will create, you will through this live a free life. It will free you. We open ourselves to genuine freedom. This is what you are going to experience. Wow, freedom of being successful at what we want. At getting what we want. Yeah, we get it. That actually, yeah, we can get it. I hear the impossible can be possible. That's the vibes. Ultimately, the impossible is possible. Is becoming possible. Shame. Well, some people will think that they don't have the whatever. Embrace your flaws. They are a part of your unique story. Humiliation, disgrace, embarrassment. It's time for you to embrace the true you. That's what I'm hearing. It's time for you to embrace the true you, because ultimately life is about love. Life is about living the love that we have. Thank you, Divine. You know what I think? The price of being free is expensive. Not everybody is living a free life. I can assure you of this. But now the divine is telling you this is something that you have wanted. This is not something that divine is telling you, oh, you know, this is this, this is something that you have wanted like 10 years ago. And you have to believe in freedom and in the price of being free, because there is a price. As I told you in the beginning, there's a price. And for some, it is like money. It is something that you will pay. It is something that you will do. For some. This is like the easiest part. Like, hey, I'm going to work and get this. I'm going to sign. For others, it's like within us. This price is within us. It's as if it's time to let go of a vision. Because I had this illusion, something like this. Yeah, illusion, the control. It's as if I see some vibes also of kids. It's as if this image that you have of yourself is not true. You see, since childhood. It's not true. It's not you. You are this and more. That's why. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like when I told you in the beginning of the readings, you can choose one pile or two or three. So you had this life. You were like this person in this phase of your life. You were this person, like a pile. And then you are more. That's why you are different. You are not just this. You are more. I'm also pile number 2, for example. I'm 1 and 2. Wow, this is complex. This is yes. This is the kind of vibe that I'm getting. This is a present that I see. A present coming your way. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for group number 1. So the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. Yeah, you will start. This is a present, a material present, whatever the situation. It can be even like maybe will resonate just with the concept, you know? There's nothing like a material, like for a relationship, a friendship, a project, an item that you want to get. But you vibrate with this reading. It means that this is something, the energy, the concept, the idea is, yeah. You have this opportunity to start, to get something or whatever the situation. And you have like this coin. You see, you know what I mean? You have a coin that you can use and get it. This is a present. But you must be the fool. And the fool is someone who has... Because the fool is not a chicken. It's not a chick. It is us burning the past and bringing just a purse, a backpack with us and starting over. It's a metaphor, of course. It's a metaphor. It's the new plants. It's the new seed. You see, the new seed. Just start over. For some of you, not for all of you. You will start over your life. What is it that you want? The universe may ask, what is it that you want? You have this opportunity to start over, but you have to burn the past. Take with you just like the lessons and the memories, and forget about it. Like you forget about it. This is. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number 1. So the Son of Wands and the Mother of Cups. So these are the Queen of Cups and the Son of Wands, the Page of Wands. So this is the desire. The Page of Wands, this is the raw desire. As I told you, this is a childlike, but I feel it, the teenager in this case. I don't see a child. A teenager desire. Something that you have wanted back then in your teenage. And now you have become this Queen of Cups. You are able to get what you want. And I see also that this is the universe telling you, what is it that you want? What is it that you want? And you may say, "Oh, what? Is it that simple? Is it that simple?" Well, we have asked for simple and clear message from the divine, so it is as simple. But you need to change something within you. It is up to you to change, but the universe is like ready. What is it that you want? You will get it, because now you are starting anew. And this is intense, I see. This is like focused energy. This is focused, you see? Focused energy, focused energy. Maybe because it's not going to last forever. Maybe because we might think that this kind of opportunity, like these jars, if they are for sale for less the price, I mean, how many people will want to take it? A lot of people. You know the vibes. You have to do something about it. And do it with love. Do it with love. And passion. And not knowing much about it. You see the chick? You see the chick? The chick doesn't know much about what's going on around, but they're like, yeah, I'm a chick, following what mama, mama duck or something like this, yeah. Even if you are new in this, for example, a relationship, you're like, we made like, what? But still, you are new in this, I hear this kind of relationships. It's not the person. That's what I see. You might think that maybe that person would not like me or something. No, it's not about this. It's not. It's about the kind of relationship that you will have with this person. Because this opportunity that the divine is telling you that it is here, it is coming to free you. So you will have this free-based relationship based on you being free, not being in control, not being, as I told you, manipulated. In control. Some people, I saw this, trying to control you. Like if even baby, like treating you as a baby, we can be like foolish, or we can be like starting over. Like, I don't know much about it, but you are the Queen of Cups, you know, and you have the passion. So I see that you have everything. Yeah, you have everything. Just be in these vibes. You see? This is the guidance. Be in these vibes. Much more often, I hear. Much more often. Because some of you are already here. So much more often. So let's get the last message from the mermaids. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number 1. So they can be in this peace and still time. Stillness time, in their stillness. Guidance. Wow, guidance. Yeah. Guidance. Find safety in your beacon's lights. Wow. So you are the beacon. Let me show. You are the beacon. You are the beacon. So let me tell you this again. Guidance. Find safety in your beacon's light. So you will know what to do. You will know exactly, no matter what I have said, whatever I have said, you will get, I see that you will get the answers within you. And maybe even pay attention to this guidance, because these are guidance that I'm giving. Pay attention. And this one here, what is it that it means to you? This another guidance from the mermaids. Thank you, Divine, for giving us clear and simple messages for beautiful. Group number 1. Communicate. Things left unsaid will never reach the shore. So this is what I see. For some of you, like maybe those in denial, if you don't utter the thing, like maybe you'll be like, okay, okay, I get it. For some of you, for whom it resonates, okay, I get it. Okay, actually, I want this. So ultimately, now the universe is bringing me something. Right? How can I do it? Speak the words. Things left unsaid will never. So, speak the word within yourself. Yes, this is what I want. Say it. This is what I want. I want a jar. I can have the jar. And you know, the just before I started this reading, I was listening to some music, and it ended up being the some a video, not a video, but a track about, what's her name? I always forget her name. Some affirmations. Louise Hay. Oh my God, I love her so much, and I always like. I'm not that good at remembering names. Louise Hay, affirmation. I was like, for sure, the reading will be like about something about affirmations. So communicate. These are words, and she is speaking about the words that we use. Oh, no. You know Louise Hay. So the guidance is about the word that you use. Maybe use Louise Hay. These are like just positive vibes coming from her. And also yours. This is what I want. Actually, this is what I want. This is what I want. Speak gently within yourself. This is what I want. The Queen of Cups. Actually, this is what I want. And this. So this is the first thing that I noticed. The second thing is that maybe we'll have to have some for some conversations with some people about something that, like, I rather prefer not to speak about it, but it is inside you still, like. The third thing is maybe you have to have this conversation with that whatever you want. If it is a jewelry, you have to go to the store or check in the internet. This is what I want. To check, to decide, yeah, this one, to do the action. If it is a person, you have to speak to them. You have to speak to them. That's normal. If it is a project, you have to start signing some papers, looking for something. You have to act. And the last one is choose wisely. Discernment. Yes. Because I told you, it has a price. It's not coming without a price. I can assure you of this. Okay, be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. So this is what I see. Be discerned. Decide, are you willing to pay the price? Because that poor person will have to pay the price. I mean, you don't want to be in these vibes. Yes, this is what I want. This is when you are asking this question. No, you don't want to be in this vibe. You want to be in these vibes because the guidance is about this. You make the decisions in these vibes. Even if you just have to just go away and sit alone for 5 minutes and being calm and realizing, yes, this is what I want or this is not what I want, because you will have to pay price. Yeah, because once you are hooked, it's over. It's like fish. You know what I mean? For the poor person, once they decide to go into the store, that the seller will tell them, I've told you, whatever the situation, they will tell them, they will think, oh, that poor person, they look like this familiar person that I like, or whatever. So they will push you to just take with you the vase. So once you make your mind and you have decide, know that you will be hooked. No going back. Choose wisely in these vibes. in these vibes, are you willing to pay the price? Because you are going to be hooked like a fish. Yeah. This is the warning. There is a warning. Pay attention. Think about it in this stillness. Choose what you honor. If you honor this, it will be meaningful. You know what I mean? Because this is ultimately a jar or a vase that can be broken. And this poor person would be like, wow, that's now that I have like paid so much money, but then they will be like, but they will learn the lesson. But I got it. I got it, so I can get it again. You see what I mean? So I hope you enjoyed the reading and it helped. Thank you for watching and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. So hi group number 2. This is the card that you have chosen. This is a beautiful card. This is a door from a traditional Moroccan house. And what I can say, the first thing that I see in this card is that it is a unique door. This is a door that we don't find randomly like this. You see, this is the kind of doors that we can find. Mostly these in the north of Morocco and these south Morocco. But this vibe is unique. Okay. So there's some uniqueness. Second thing that had caught my eyes is the number 38. And when we add 38, it's 11. And then I was like, yeah, of course, the 11. What does it mean? It means that there is some vibe, there's some energy of being whole within ourselves, not with another person. Because what I can tell you about this vibes of 11, it's like a whole person facing another. You can see it. It can be like seen as two shadows or two persons facing each other that are whole. So I have this sense that someone is like headed toward its wholeness. Someone looking for its uniqueness. Someone may be asking the question, what's unique about me? What is it that is unique about me? Because I have this vibes that this is conformity and this is unique. And as if like someone has been in these vibes being like conform to all other doors, and now it is time to be like not to be myself. Even if when we are in the don't get me wrong, we have to conform in some situations within society. We have, of course, to conform, but not all the time. Not all the time. This is what that person may be like questioning. What is it unique about me? Maybe there is a loss of sense of individuality. I see the vibe of someone who like were like just doing it how everybody else is doing it. That's it. And giving their best in doing the regular things. I mean, the regular things are wonderful. This is the root chakra. We all have to have our breakfast. We all have to shower. We all have to comb our hair. We all have to go to school. We all have, like for example, marry. We all have to try to have kids. Something like this. But actually, not all of us will end up doing the things. Some of us will be like, that thing is not for me. Maybe, no, I'm not the kind of person taking my breakfast, or I am the kind of person taking my breakfast, or whatever, these unique things. The vision, because this is the indigo. There is a vision. I see there is a vision that is about to be like, to be transformed. A vision. Routines. What's rooting you? The vision that is rooting you. These kind of vibes. So let's get more information about actually what are you working with now. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for pile number 2. Thank you, Divine, for your kindness, for your support, for your love, for your sweetness. Anger. But the first thing that I got from this anger, it's healthy anger. Anger. Your expectations are not met, creating frustration. Express it in a healthy way. Release growth balance. So it is about growth. It is also about balance, because as I said, I saw like the 11 that we are whole. For some, once you will feel you will be whole, you will meet someone who is as whole as you, whatever the situation, at work, as friend, as a relationship, a romantic relationship, having a kid who is like this, whole too. So thank you, Divine, for giving us clear and simple guidances for the beautiful group number 2. Wounded healer. So, yeah, the 11 and the 2 and the 2. I mean, you see the vibes? 11, 11, like 1, 1, 1, 1. It is also like, are you angry with yourself? Wounded healer. The wound is the place where light enters. Empathy, healing, purpose. I have the vibes of someone who is about to find their life purpose. For some of you, of course, not for all. So I feel like this uniqueness, if this resonates with you, if this uniqueness is placed within the wound, within something that hurts, this uniqueness, you might think that my uniqueness hurts. No, this is not your uniqueness that hurts. This is your uniqueness being in the hurt. Well, we'll see more about it. Addiction. But I don't see like a high, like a heavy addiction. I see like being like maybe, like, for example, I love to eat chocolate. I will eat much more chocolate than I should, like more. Maybe I love to like drink this. Maybe I drink a little bit more. Maybe it's soda. Maybe it's coffee. Yeah, for some of you, it's coffee. This kind of vibes. You see, this is not the heavy addiction we might think of. No, because I believe that we all of us have like this level of addiction. Compulsive need despite negative consequences. Get support and therapy. Healing, liberation, supports. We have healing 2 times. Because why? I want to get the fourth one. Why you you are about to become one. You are about to become whole. So it's as if there is a hole within you. Thank you, Divine, for your loving guidance. Ride the storm. Purge, purify, yes. ride the storm. So, let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirit. Purge, purify, refine. Okay. So this is what I see. And you can see it yourself. It's very clear. So you are in a phase, you have been in a phase of your life, you have been putting your attention on the external world. Like this vibe of competition. I want to be the best, I want to give my best, or I want to be the best. Because here we want to be the best. No, this one. We want to be the best. And we want, like, we want everything. Of course we want the work, we want the passion, we want the good relationship, we want everything. That's what you have been wanting. You too, like all of us. Putting your attention, putting your attention on the outside. Now this is what the divine is telling you. It's time to put your first to pay attention to the addiction. And as I said, it's like, but then get support in therapy. It can like create like something, the addiction itself, you know what I mean? The addiction itself, like eating sugar, it can be like, wow, the feeling of this low sugar in blood, like it's creating like even anxiety with people. That's what some therapists are saying. It's not me. You know what I see? Like even if you eat like a lot of like salt, it will create something just by itself. That's why the guidance is deal with this first. You might think, well, it is nothing, but it is part of it, because it's time for you. This is the guidance. So you can decide what you want, what is you want to do. So the divine guidance is, this is where you want you to put your attention. No more on the exterior world. No more like I see the work. No more on the work. No more on the relationship. This doesn't mean you will stop the work, stop the relationship. No. Put your attention in this, in you, in the addiction, and in you, going back to the flow of who you are, your uniqueness, going back to the flow of who you are. Because I see that there is like a stagnance of energy. Even some life force would be like, we would feel depleted in this kind of vibes. Let's get from these actually. So it can be sweet. This I don't want to say it like it's addiction. No. It's like this, because I have the word. Like I have the word. Let me get it. Yeah, indulging. You know, indulging. That's kind of vibes that I get. Indulging in whatever it may be. At work, you may be indulging in work, like working a lot. We know that's workaholic kind of. Maybe you would like to spend a lot of time in these situations at work or in the relationship. Maybe you want to be in a relationship, or you are so attached to your relationship and everything is for you, it's a relationship. Or at work, everything is like, I have to be the best, I have to give my best, everything. You are called now to go back to your inner world. This is the inner world. You see, this is the inner world. And when we stop this indulgence, because the indulgence itself, it creates like this negative effect on us. This is not water, ultimately. So when we drink this, or the effect is not positive. And actually the divine is asking us to stop to indulge the indulgence, and to go back inside. So when we are indulging, we are not inside of ourselves. So what I've noticed that the life purpose, maybe some of you, like some of you, not for everybody, some of you, this uniqueness is about you being a healer, a wounded healer. So know that everything that happened in your life, you had to go through so you can teach. You had to go through so you can heal and teach others how you can do it, because that's what you have decided to do before to come to earth. You were coming to be the healer, and being a healer, it never happened like just by. It's not like being a doctor. No, we don't go to the school of medicine, like something like this, health. No, to learn this, we learn in the yes, in the school of life. The hardest one, the school of life. So this uniqueness you're looking for, it is you having a life purpose, healing people. For some, and it may, how you will know about it, it will resonate. You will say like this, these two. Yeah, I was thinking about my life purpose like lately. I was thinking about, that's your sign. You will know. And if you're like, I don't know what is it that life purpose is talking about, yeah, it means that you belong to the other group. And for all the groups, you are called to stop this indulging. You are indulging in whatever. It can be like reading a lot of books, watching a lot of movies, going outside a lot, staying outside a lot. The balance, that thing that is preventing you from being balanced. What is it, that thing that's preventing you? And like, it's clear, it's about anger. Anger is emotion. It's about managing the emotions. But I see it is mainly anger because you want to conform. That's what you know to do. I have to conform. And how can I conform? It's by like you are conforming, but you have this. I don't want to say this wound, but I want to say that you want to conform, but at the same time you want to be seen as very unique. But actually, how can you be conform and being unique? Because when we are conforming, we are like putting out our uniqueness, putting it out aside. But then it makes you angry. Oh. And I have like this vibe of someone who wants to persuade people of their merit. Yeah, I mean, you are called to accept this. You see, to accept that people, they don't get me. Maybe they will say you are not a conformist, and other people will tell me, well, you're not that much unique. Where they go, we don't care actually what they think. Well, yeah, it matters a little bit when the people matters. But I have the vibes of that. Even people who like we don't care much about their point of view would matter, because we are in these vibes of, you know. I see the vibe of someone who is not a swimmer. It's not a swimmer. But they swim a lot in their swimming pool. And they are not like this, they don't do like these athlete things, like swimming for 13 no, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. They are not like this. But they swim, like they may swim for 5 minutes, and within their the people around them, they are like a swimmer for them. And then when they meet, this is just energy. And then when they meet like a Olympic champion, or someone who would go from like Morocco to Spain, just by swimming. They're like the friends would present uh, that one swimming in their swimming pool like the hobby. They were swimming. Hey, this is our swimmer. Yeah, they are the swimmer. And the athlete, like the Olympic champion, like really? Oh, that's nice. Just let's go for let's do it and go from like swim for an hour and a half. And that person would be like, what? No, no. I can swim for like a long time. And the champion would be, but how much? How many times exactly? How many kilometers? And how can you? The kind of. But then I realized like, no, I swim for 5 minutes. And then okay, and the champion is like, okay, and then the anger, because that's the trick with conformity. When we are in this conformity, we want to bring this uniqueness. Whatever the situation, we want to bring this uniqueness. And when we don't get it, when we don't get like this, I don't want to say the attention, but it is what it is. When we are in the conformity, it is what it is. We want to get some attentions, because otherwise we are just like millions of other, like, I don't want to say like hearts. If we are conforming to heart shape, we are just a heart. But this is not true. We are not like this. We humans, we are not like this. A flower has become a flower not because it is conforming. No. No. So I feel like there is some like kind of, you see, the wounded hero, the anger, the addiction. It's like it is chaos. Like we don't get it, but actually it is. First we conform, because if we don't conform, we would rebel. And that's fine. Whether we conform, whether we rebel, we'll ended up like this, going back to our own nature. And we will conform a little bit, because we are humans, we live in society, and we get it. So what is it at the core of this situation that we have here? What is the core? Thank you, Divine, for giving us the essence of this situation for the beautiful group number 1. Freedom, yes. It's about freedom. It is you about being free and do ultimately whatever you want. This is freedom. But freedom has its own price. Are we willing to pay that price? That price may be like not getting that attention that we would like to, not getting the how we call it, the affirmation, or like the people agreeing with us. No. So you want to be free, and it is possible to at the same time being conform and the rebel. Yeah, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Regret. So freedom is about the words that you speak to yourself, the vision that you have. The vision that you have and the words that you speak to yourself. And regret is about our emotions, our sensations, our creativity. This is the space where creativity is bursting within us. So regret. I know that I cannot change the past, so there's some regret. Maybe that's what's creating this indulgence. See? Change. So you are called to change. And the change first will start in the emotional, in the sacral chakra. Do some research about the sacral chakra. This is where the wound is happening. And you will notice the color. You see the orange? This is where the wound, the hurt is happening. Within the The creation, this is where we create. And when we want just to conform, we stop creating. We just put in this and this like together to have something new, and we ended up ultimately like doing like everybody else. And don't get me wrong, we all do it. We all do it, but we need the rebel within us. I'll get some extra cards later. Yeah. So change. You need change ultimately. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So as said, there is some stagnation. There is some energy stuck, and we have also the blue color and the orange. I'll get the fourth one from this. So this is the unique you. This is the unique you. Surfing the wave, being strong, being proud, feeling the vibes, being in the flow. This is your uniqueness. This is the rebel within you. Because that person would be like they are in the at work, and they have to do something extra or something like this, and their boss, they would tell them, yeah, you have to do this and this, and they're like, no, I won't. I have to do my thing. I have to do my thing because I conform. I have a job, but also I have this. This is the rebel. No, I want a butch. No, I won't. Whatever the situation, whatever. Or a mom, or a dad. Yeah, I'm a mom, I'm a dad. It's me time. I mean, some would ask you, what do you do ultimately in this me time? You need to take care of your kids, or you need to take care of this, that. I need my me time. Whatever I do in this me time, this is my me time. I do whatever I want with the meantime. Meantime, the me time. So thank you, this one. Patience. Yeah. And the divine is like putting it straight. The divine is telling you, be patient. Be patient. And you will see the emergence of this unique you. I accept that everything happens in divine order. So everything is, and these two cards are coming together. The chaos, it's talking about the chaos and turbulence. Maybe when there are like people telling you this, and you're like freaking out, but things will crumble. The divine is telling you everything. Don't forget that no matter what you do, you won't stop something from happening. For example, the boss. If you don't work, I will. We will lose, for example, money. So the first thread, we'll lose money, and you're not responsible. And this is the chaos. This is the chaos. This is the chaos, and building anger, and you will end it up doing that. That's like extra salad that you will have, even if just one salad is enough, or extra donuts, or extra movie. The divine is telling you, be patient in this situation. When there is turbulence about your uniqueness, be patient. Don't budge. Why? Because even if, so pay attention, even if you lose yourself, you let go of the rebel that is within you, it won't happen as you want. Because the divine is like saying, I am the one who decides what's going on. I have this, like, we'll continue with work. Your boss saying, for example, you have this thing like about, let's just say, you have your time in that you want to respect, because you have to respect, this is, you have to respect this. Just time in. You don't want to be like workaholic, because you know it. Your boss telling you, or this is one situation, another situation, there is the rebel within you wanting to go and hike or do the surfing. Though your boss is like, Yeah, I need you in this time. But you didn't tell me. You didn't. No, no, no. And you know that I respect my time. And then the boss is like, whatever. What is it that you are going to do anyway? It can be like this. You know the consequences. Consequences. You want to go into like ride the storm, ride the vibes, ride the yeah, you know, do surfing. And here at job, we have this problem, and you are going out. You need to do some extra work, just like your peers. And you are like, yeah, I'm going to do extra work because I know we are in this phase, but not all the time. I will do it only 2 times a week, not 5 times a week, 2 times a week. And the boss is like, no, you don't know what, we are going to lose money, and your peers are telling you, yeah, who do you know to think that you don't want to work as us, but you won't get paid, of course. Now you might think that, okay, maybe I have to lose myself in this. Even if you are genuinely believing in what you say, you believe in what you say, because anyway, it's freedom, it's your free choice. You might start thinking that maybe I will lose my job, maybe they will lose money at work. So the divine is telling you, if you decide to change your mind and lose the rebel within you, if the divine decides that the boss will ask you to leave, they will ask you to leave, even if you will do the work. And there is a word that I don't like much that is coming now. It's the word of sacrifice. I don't like this word because I think that it has been used and overused and abused. This sacrifice. Every time, just sacrifice, or I have to sacrifice, or the other person has to sacrifice, or you have to sacrifice, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of vibes. So the divine is telling you, even if you're sacrificing yourself, thinking that it may save the situation, maybe save the work, save the job, maybe you ended up not going out, not leaving the job. It won't happen that way, because I am the divine who decides what's going to happen, the order. I am the order. The divine is telling, I am the order. It's like, just play your game. Let the order to me, the divine, because I am the divine. I am the one who put things into order, while you enjoy your time. Of course, it takes a lot of courage, but this is freedom, and the price of the price that we pay for freedom. And I can assure you that. And you see, the regret is that no matter what you can do to prevent something from happening, that the divine will this is going to happen, you won't be able to prevent it. You just can say, well, yes, it's going to happen. So what? So this kind of sacrifice vibes are not needed. That's what I see. Are not needed. You are strong. You have this, I see here, you have this abundance coming from you, around you, and you got the skill. You know how to ride the don't sell yourself short. Don't sacrifice. Sacrifice is a huge thing that we do. No one can ask us to sacrifice ourselves. No one. It can the only we can sacrifice only when it's coming from us, and we sacrifice for our kids when they are babies, in some situation, and we don't feel the heaviness of the sacrifice, because sacrifice is huge. And don't forget your uniqueness. You are unique, as I told you, I've shown you since the beginning. You are unique. So if you're thinking, oh, my peers at work, they are all doing the same thing. No, I'm unique. I want to do my fair share of things, but I am unique. I respect the rebel within me. You respect the rebel within you. That's why it is coming out as anger. Why I don't get it? Why am I disappointed? I heard lower your sugar blood or something like this. Blood something. I'm not a health professional, so let's get more information about that wound for the wounded healers. So we've said that some of you are the wounded healers. So what is it that you can concentrate on to let go of? So these are the cards. And if you decide to be in your life purpose, you can. So attachment. The first thing is attachment. So some of you are attached. I see attached to a vision, a narrow vision of yourself. The narrow vision of yourself is preventing you from being free, from freeing your uniqueness, from being who you are. So the card says, true growth requires letting go. Yeah. Addiction again. Addiction again. The word addiction is here. Clinging. The last one is here. Addiction again. So I see that for most of us, as I told you, we won't get it because it's not addiction, but for the divine or whatever, it's addiction. But for us, it's just something like we love to do often or indulging in it. But when we want to become the healer, no, we don't do this. Even this indulgence sometimes, okay? Sometimes we indulge. Like sometimes. It's not like regular. No. So we taste this that thing that you are attached to. Just get a taste of it, but not like a routine. Because I've told you that this is about your vision, about your routines, that you have to work on it. Because know that the root cause of this this addiction is your anger, your emotions. You cannot express your emotion. Let it burst. Let it, you see this one. Let it out. Let it out. Speak your truth. Depression. This storm shall pass. Every storm brings a rainbow. Sadness, hopelessness, despair. So anger and sadness. So this is like a stuck emotions. Stuck emotions that you deal with it mostly by being in some indulgence. It can be even in relationships, like your partner, like trying to you are giving them too much attention. It can be like negative. Anger again. So I'm giving you this and you can work with them. I'm giving you the divine guidance so you can have your own answers. You see the huge amount of energy coming out when it is blocked. And fear. Fear of being lonely. Maybe for some of you, yeah, it can be, yeah, because it is up. I'll show you how it is. You see, it is here with the surf. Don't like to spend it. Maybe you don't like to spend. Oh, who would like? But let me tell you something. We are never alone. We are never alone. The divine is always within us. The angels, if you believe in them or not, our ancestors, they're always with us. And we are all the time connected. This kind of vibe is just an illusion. Yeah, face your darkness. Anxiety, apprehension, phobia. Find the guiding light. This is just an illusion. And an illusion. It can be magnified. Envy. This is something that I love. Turn green eyes into a force for self-improvement, inspiration, jealousy, longing. Okay, when I get this one, envy, it's like good news. The person that you envy actually is your teacher. as who you want to become. What is it that you want to do? So this is the person that you are looking like. For me, when I get jealous, I'm like, yes. Well, in the beginning it was like bitter, but when I got it, I was like, yes, this is something that I didn't know about. For example, a girl who's like wearing like nice shoes, whatever shoes, or like a swimming something. I don't know. I'm like, what is it about this girl, or what is it about that person? What is it about it? What do I feel like this? This is how I do it personally. What is it that they? What is it they? I don't like it. I don't like it. But then they do something that I wish to do. That's what it means like. This is who I am. This is who I am looking at. A person. Mostly it's a person. Of course. We don't envy like a butterflies. Like, oh, this butterfly is so beautiful. How they do it. Oh my God. Oh, this is people. Oh, how she can do it like speak that way, or do her hair that way, or how is this like charismatic, and how is doing this, or how he can get this, or even a relationship. It can be like a lot of you like looking at other relationships, like how they do it, and how they are so much in sync with each other. But then I too want to have this, and if I have this envy, it means that I am too like this. I am too like this. I'm not like this. Alone by myself in this. Wow. It's kind of end of the world kind of vibe. I love these cards. I love this card. The end of the world. I'm alone. This is an illusion. It's not possible. No, it's just this working on us. Whatever the situation. Maybe chocolate. Maybe just salt. Maybe sugar. Maybe a lot of work. I'm too like this. I want to free myself. You see, I want to free myself so I can be like this one, glowing at night. Wow. You see? Wow. Glowing at night. And I can assure you of something, because the divine is reminding me of it. Because sometimes I like, okay, it's not mainly about a romance, but that's how you will meet the one. You see it with the butterfly. If you are the butterfly, you will meet this one. When you become this, by integrating your rebel and your conform. You are, yeah, you know what I mean. By being at the same time conforming with society, and being the rebel. So let's get some tarot. So we haven't yet used the tarot. I heard you got it. So I have two songs. Baby, you got it. No desire, something like this. But the other one is like, you got it. You got it. Everything you want, you got it. Everything you need, you got it. This is what the divine is giving me as a song. Mostly this one. You got it. To comfort you, like to reassure you that the universe is full of abundance. You are not headed towards like some test moment. I don't see test moments, for example. I see it's time for you to do your thing, because you have already worked very hard. Let's continue with the example of that swimmer. Person who swims in their own swimming pool at home. I say like a villa, like a nice, beautiful swimming pool. It's not Olympic swimming pool. And because they swim a little bit, and their friends are like, yeah, because they swim more than their friends. They're like, yes, you are the champion, you are na 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 na. And when they ended up meeting a real champion who had spent like 15 or something, like 18 years, because even if that person is like 25 or 30, they have started like very young, and like they have like 20 years of experience being in the water, like 4 hours a day, sometimes like, yeah, something like this, 4 hour a day. And they're like, they feel like uncomfortable. I mean, no, no, I am also a champion within my friends, and I see that the divine is telling you now, this is any like, this is ultimately not your thing. This is your thing. Surfing. You know what I mean? So the next time you will meet that champion, will tell them, they will tell you, so you did some some exercise, and then you will look, no, this is not my thing. It's like just I just love to swim a little bit, but this is my thing. And you start telling them about that thing that you love about yourself, that passion, that hobby, that you know what I mean? I feel this kind also with the relationship. For some of you, you are like, you have this wonderful, beautiful relationship. And one day you meet that couples, or like they are old couples, like in their 80s, and you are maybe in your 30s or 40s or 50s, or even 60s, and they are in their 90s, and you are not presented as the couples who had made it, because that old couples, they will tell you, well, you know, I've spent like 25 with my first like spouse, and then I met this one, and I'm like with that one for like 45 years. Like, what? And you may like end up saying, but I was like 5 years with my with my partner, and I am one of the, wow, 5 years or 10 years, I'm more like, wow, I made it. But then what? They were like 15 years with this one, and like 40 years with this one. What? Anger. It can be also in your work. You are like the champion, you get it in your work, and then you meet someone who is like beyond, and that's how it happened. That's life. But then you realize, like, actually, ultimately, this is not my thing. And you realize that when you are doing your thing, you don't feel anger meeting someone like doing it, but because you are not counting, you are just in the vibes, you are in this mood, you're on the vibe. When you meet someone like this, flowing in their own ocean, you're like, hey, how you feel that way, and how did you tell me how it's? You are not in the confrontation, in the winner winning something. You are not in this vibe. So let's get some guidance from the divine using the tarot. Thank you, divine, for your simple and clear messages for the beautiful pile number 2. The Tower and the Two of Cups. So if we didn't get it, we will get it. The Two of Cups. It is a relationship. It is also something that you love. Also something that you love. You have the Tower. You have the Nine of Wands. The wounded. The wounds, the hurts, the wounds. And the Nine of Cups. You see? This is the Nine of Cups. This is the Nine of Cups. With these two cards, what I see is that, because that's how they are coming. The first one is the Two of Cups. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So I'll keep this one. Attachment. Where is attachment? Yes, this is attachment. So you are called by the divine, by the universe, because this is the Tower. It is not, as I see, if it resonates with you or not. You are called to let go attachment to something that you are attached, that you think that you love. Because this is not love, this is attachment. So you are called to let go of something that you think that you love, but actually it is attachment. Otherwise, ultimately the universe will do it. The universe will step, and you see the girl is holding on it, like dearly, deeply holding on it. You see? You are called to spend some time alone. 9 of Cups. Getting what you want, getting what you love, not what you want. Getting what you love, because it will take time to get what you want. But you will be in your true self. That's what I'm hearing. You'll get it. You are headed toward your true self. This is what will heal you. Doing what you love. Very simple. Because as I say, we are asking the divine to give us simple and clear messages. So the divine is giving us simple and clear messages. How you heal? Doing what you love. What feels so good. It's about the feeling, it's about the experience. It's not about getting anything. It's not about losing or winning. Once you are like, this I won. No, this is not about this. I won, you lose. No, this is not about. I experience. When we are in the middle of the ocean with the waves, I mean, there's nothing to. Later on, we may like be in this Olympic kind of vibes. You know what I mean? But how you do it? By love. If you don't love it, you won't be perceived like disciplined to do it, to continue. Only the love can make you like get to this like because we are talking also about conformity. We want to be a winner, we want to be the champion. Yeah, we can do it, doing what we love. And you heal the 9 hurts, and you get the 9 cups. You heal everything. You heal the past, because there's some. And this is where you will use your creativity, and this is where you will heal your sacral chakra. Doing what you love, doing what brings you joy and pleasure. Doing what you love, really what you love, not what you are attached to. So I think that I will get you this one, the last one, because I think that we get it. And be patient, because you will have, it will, once you are in these vibes, you let go of this, and you are doing what you love. It will open new horizons. So let's get a final message from these cards. That's what I feel for you, these cards. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number 1. New moon in Scorpio, the Phoenix rebirth. Yes, the Phoenix rebirth. I see that, with this shape, pay attention. You have created this square. You have created. It is within you. You got it. Now you are about to create this square. This is what you love. This is conformity. That's how you live. That's how you respond to your own needs and your life. You are, you know what I mean. This square, like this is who you are. This is the rebel, for example, within you, that you are going now to create. balsamic, surrender. Wow. But let me read what this card is telling you about creating this new routines, this new reality, this new world. Embrace transformation and let go of what no longer serves you. Of what no longer serves you. Using Scorpio's intense and transformative energy to rise from the ashes. So the phoenix rising. The balsamic. Very beautiful image. You see like this? I see like this. The Milky Way. Yeah, the Milky Way. Maybe stargazing will do you, stargazing at night. That will suit you. And I even see like stargazing and waking up before sun. Before sun, when we wake up at dawn, when it's still dark, give your intention to put this addiction aside, that you want to start a new day empty from this, and you can write this. This is what I'm going to do this day, and you push it, this like indulgence or addiction, away. You don't put it, and you sit like, I do this, I go to shower, prepare, I put my clothes, I take a healthy breakfast, I do this, and like 15 things. You don't put this addiction. Or if it is, for example, if it's like watching a lot of movies, put in watching movies aside. You know what I mean? Eating a lot, for example, a lot of sugar. You want to eat just a normal size. Put aside a lot, like sugar. Put it aside. Then you will go back, balance. And for the wounded healer, I'll get I'm called to do like a little reading of just little cards at the end of the reading, just for the wounded healer, because I know that this is not for everybody. Life purpose is not for everybody. Thank you, Divine, for giving us the last guidance. The full moon in Capricorn. So we have a new moon and a full moon in Capricorn. So this is Saturn energy. Saturn talking with us. And here we had Pluto. So Pluto is this card. You see, this is the card of Pluto. And this is the card of Pluto. So full moon in Capricorn, the goat's ascent. Celebrate your accomplishments and progress, while also recognizing the importance of balance and rest. We get it. Using the full moon's energy to honor your hard work, because yeah, you did it, you do it. Now it's just time to shift your energy toward yourself, the inner self, and yeah. So I hope you joined the reading and it helped. Thank you for watching, and see you in the Wounded Healer little short reading. So hi, the healer in the group number 2. So I want to give you some clarifications. Yeah, let's just say some clarifications, because I feel like you are new. That's what that's the feeling. You are new in this. So thank you, Divine, for your love, for your assistance, and for the joy that you bring us, for the power that you give us, and for the free will that you give us. Give us some clear and simple messages for the new healer. What is it that they need to know in this phase of their life? So the first thing that I'm noticing, it's like being patient. Being patient. The cards are not coming quickly. The animal. This is huge. The animal. The sustainer. So we have the square and we have a vision. Let's get another one. So the envy. You too can become this animal because it is within you. I'm not saying you can become this animal. I mean, you can become this humongous potential. Humongous potential that can come out from you. That's too much. You see what happened? I mean, I have like many cards fell. I ended up straight away. They ended up falling, and I put them in. So what the divine is telling you? If you are tapping on your full potential now, it will come up quickly, and you won't get the benefit of it. I see that when you see that it's, I feel like this is a guide for you. That you are envious, like, wow, how they do it, I want to do like them. Continue watching them. If you feel like this is beautiful, I want to know how they do it, continue doing this. You see, because we have the vision. Continue seeing what you found beautiful. You see these two, they are looking at each other because they see the beauty within each other. They see the beauty within each other. When you are staring at that, for example, guide, you will recognize your, let's just say it how it is, your greatness. And it reminds me of something about celebrity, about people who are known. I'm not talking about famous people. I'm talking about celebrity, people who are just known. We might like think that whatever they are doing, most often, it is good. Wow, so good, but actually it is not. It's not that much good. So you are asked to be like to critic. Use the critic eyes. You see, use the critic eyes. Don't be just amazed by this beautiful guide that you have in front of you. In whatever situation, because we'll get some more information about in which area you want to be a healer. You will recognize something within you. And you are called to, like, for example, you see that that person is doing this thing wrongly and you want to put it like on you. What if I do this thing wrongly? The pilgrim. So enough with this cards. So we have the animal, the sustainer, the comic, and the pilgrim. So I have this kind of vibes of someone who wants to, that you have a vision, but you are a little bit afraid to be mocked, like made fun of. Someone would make, or even if you're like, oh, I don't get it, or I don't do, or whatever. This kind of vibes. You see, I'm going to be ridiculized, for example. For example, you're going to be ridiculized, but then you are going out of who you are. You are not. It's as if you think that maybe I should become what it needed out there. Just be who you are. Even if you think that it's silly, just be who you are, and you will sustain. You will sustain. The sustainer is like a father, it's like a mother. Sustainer, they give, and we have the square again. You give a structure to something, you give life to something, just by you, like you may even say, by doing my silly things. Yeah, this is good, like this is the right thing for the divine, that's it. For other people, they be like, no, it is not how it happens, and what I see is that you are called to do, if you can, if it's possible, you can do like a little travel, spiritual travel, a pilgrim. But not most of you can like literally go for like vacation for 3 days or 1 week, not spiritual. You can, when we go out, you sometimes decide that this is a walk. When I go out, this is spiritual pilgrim that I'm going to do in my city, in the city where I live. That's how you will shift the regular I that you have and that you will keep into that new I of the healer. You will connect of that healer that you are, because you are a healer. By doing this thing, by walking, you can use like the collective transport, yeah, the collective transport, but not like driving. You cannot do it. You cannot drive and at the same time watch people, watch life the healer way. You have to walk, and when we are in pilgrim, we walk by bicycle. Yeah, you can do it by bicycle, yeah, but mainly by walking. It can help you. I mean, the bicycle can help you for sure. This is how you will look at others differently and meet with the essence of what you know. That's how you become a healer. You will connect with the essence of what we have known, of what you have known. Oh, how can I make this? Of the essence of your experiences, the wisdom, your inner wisdom. That's it. That's how you can connect with your inner wisdom. Walking. Even you may call it like, this is my craziness, doing my craziness. That's it, doing my craziness. So let's get some cards about your life purpose. In which areas you are not drawn? It is about you tapping on a potential that already with you, but you cannot do it like quickly. Don't do it quickly. It will just like push and will not be used. So thank you, Divine, for giving us that's simple and clear messages for the beautiful healers of the group number 2. Yes, some restlessness. You cannot, I'm hearing, you cannot be a healer with this restlessness. Maybe because I am looking at it, maybe that's how, by like taking time, it will take time. Ultimately, it will take time because the divine is telling you it will take time, and when you will become the healer, divine time, the divine will decide this is where you when you are a healer, and know that uh, learning to be a healer, it's not easy. It is not easy at all, because even if we do the work, it is the divine order, the divine who will say like green light, you can do it now, even if you feel like you know that you can do it. No, maybe you will learn some empathy walking in this pilgrim kind of vibes, learning the eyes of the healer, getting this huge potential coming out from you. You will learn some and know that the healing, if you think that, oh, it's silly, it's nothing, just going, no, it is a sustainer. Look for the archetype of the sustainer. Thank you, Divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for group number 1. So some of you, this is what you want. You want to be like a tarot, an oracle card reader. I sensed this in the beginning. Yeah, I sensed it. So go ahead. Start doing the readings for whoever. Maybe you want to also to be on YouTube. Yes. Crystals. Yeah. You want to use crystals. So with this card, you want to bring messages to the collective. You want to bring clarity to some situations. Go for it. Start doing it. It will take some time. Crystals, your connection to crystals and gems and a channel for healing energy. Yeah. And even here you can use to help yourself, using the card and all the stuff. Yeah. It is healing for you and healing for others. It can be about career change. So some of you will have to change their career. Or it is something like totally different from what you are doing as a work. It's like it's as if like you are maybe a surgeon and you want to do this oracle cards on YouTube, and your friends will be like, are you crazy? Is this how you work when you are doing your surgery? You're like, no, this is my hobby. This is something I want to do, and this is your life purpose too. You're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. So the abundance, it means abundance can be like many things. Friends, energy. First thing, energy. The moment you are doing this, the healer stuff, it is bringing you energy, and it will bring like situations, like events. You will do this and this and this because of the healing, because you are a healer, or money. It will bring some money. People, it will bring more people. We are becoming the beacon, and we saw this maybe. No, we didn't see. This is another pile. So this is what you are becoming. You see, bringing the light in dark times. This is good. And the last one, music. Your connection to music is healing for others and yourself. Yeah, it is what it is. Music, art. So arts. You just need to be patient and walk and do these travels, or just going out, walking or by bicycle, getting in this vibes of being the healer, and it will become like a little bit quickly, but even so you need some patience. So I hope you enjoyed the reading, and see you in the next reading. Bye bye. So hi, group number 3. So this is the card that you have chosen. So this card is depicting an old man who is doing abolition. The word like seems like abolition. It's like in Islam, we need to do like this ritual of cleaning our hands, our face, like these parts, 5 times a day before to go to prayer. Abolition. Maybe I'm not pronouncing it good, but it's like abolition. It's like forbidding something. The word is like to do a prayer. So the energy is about cleansing, clearing, because there's something else and we want to surrender to something else that is coming. That's why I want to give you another card. So because this part is about the cleansing. Maybe this reading is about two steps or 2 parts. The cleansing, and I see the cleansing of the chakras and the surrender. The cleansing and the surrender to something. So maybe it's going to be a little reading about that thing that you are that you want to surrender to. So let's see, what is it? So I'll not forgetting about what is it, that thing that you are called to surrender to. So for of course we surrender to the divine. But what is it, that material thing that is coming towards you? Thank you, divine, for giving us simple and clear messages. An open door. Because it's fair. An open door. Wow. A door opening into your life. Yeah. Something, it's green light. You see the green, this is the green light. You can do it. You can enter. The fruits are ripen. You see the fruits? The maybe around, let's just say around. But these are fruits. So the fruits are ripen. Maybe the heart is now opening. But let's get this card for later. So the first one is about cleansing, clearing, and surrendering. So let's do it. Thank you, divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the group number 3. Wow. I feel like there's something is coming quickly, something huge coming quickly. That's the vibes that I'm getting. And maybe even you may be shaken. But this is not like, this is the vibes of joy, so much happiness, so much excitement. Thank you, divine, for giving us simple and clear messages for the beautiful group number 3. What is it that they have to clean and cleanse within their energy? Lack of awareness. So this is something that you don't know about. Missed chances and unseen risks. Seek facts and stay open-minded. Insight, opportunity. So this is an opportunity that is coming, but what do you need to cleanse? You need to cleanse some not knowing. You have to clean that not knowing. And I see with this card, let me show you the card. I see that this is something that you can perceive, that thing that you want to clean. It's just a little bit, like you see in the card, it's a lot of birds, a lot of thinking, a lot of... Once you clear your mind, you will know what you need to cleanse in your life. So this is the vibe of something needs to go. Let's see the second, sacred boundaries. We get this card in the group number 1. Sacred boundaries. Assertiveness, self-care, respecting and honoring your limits sets you free. So you see how these cards are sitting here. She is putting her back, showing her back to the limits. It's as if she is not aware that she has to put limits. That's what we have to cleansing by putting limits. You see what I mean? Cleansing by putting limits. Thank you, Divine. So as I said, cleansing by putting limits. Limiting beliefs. We have to clean some limiting beliefs. That's clear. That is putting you in this box. That's what I see. In this beautiful, fancy box, as I can see it. Even if it is a beautiful, fancy, like people see you as being privileged, but actually it is limiting you. Because you know, for the divine, I mean, wearing something expensive, it means nothing. Being like a celebrity, it means nothing. Well, all those things. Limiting beliefs. Ultimately, you become what you believe. Oh my God. That's what straight away we become. Mindset, self-realization. So this is what's opening for you. You see the other card? Heal through art. So this is where you are. So look at it. So that's how the divine is telling you. Look at how you see yourself. Look at how others see you. Look at who you are. Look at the huge potential. Creativity, expression. So I can assure you that something that is coming your way you have never thought about, because this is creative. Express your shadows in art and let healing unfold. So let's see. Let's get more of this. So the first thing, the divine is telling you there is some cleansing to do in your chakras, in your environment, in your chakras, within you, in your environment, and in your environment. It can be people you talk with that are not good for you, places that you go not good for you, things around you like it is like a mess. It's not good for you. Clear it, recognize, organize. So there is the outside cleansing that you have to do, and the inside work that you have to do. And the first thing that you can do about your inside world is putting boundaries to people and respecting them. Not other people respecting your boundaries, you yourself respecting your boundaries. So the journey that is ahead of you, that's opening that door, is about your creativity. You will do something out of character. That's what I see. You will do something out of character, because that's how you will self-realization. That's your self-realization. And you know, in this pyramid, I don't remember it, the pyramid of Maslow, something like this. Yeah, Maslow. We have this self-realization at the top of the pyramid. So this is where you are headed. This is why we have the old man. We have the old man about to do its ablution and doing their prayer. And this is something that you have prayed for. You have prayed for this opportunity that is coming. It is now. This opportunity that you want, it is now. You're not aware of it. You're not aware of that the door is open of that thing that you want to do. Actually, the main card is actually this one. This one is just the, because I see that if I had put this one, you wouldn't have chosen it. Maybe that's the idea that comes to my mind. You would be like, no, this is not the one I want to choose. I want to choose this one. And this one, because the divine, they know this, they have put this to you, just like to catch you, and then tell you the door is open, because you don't know about it. And me, even you don't know to know about it. That's what I heard. You don't want to know about it. Why? Because of some belief system. I mean, if you were drawn to pile number 1, it's got the same vibes with this same card. Same vibes. But it's as if this is the reading for those that are like in denial. Not for those who are like ready. I'm waiting. So now you're saying that, oh, now the universe has brought that thing that we want. Thank you. I'm going to prepare myself. I'm going ahead. We know that some parts of this group, they were like total denial. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like I feel like the vibes of it is time for doing something. I don't know what you're talking about. But this is something that you wanted. I don't remember. You know, the kind of very sweet energy. I love this energy. It's very sweet. It's like this girl, because I see it like this girl, really. It's like this vibes of the teenager, whoever, teenager that have become a grown up, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I have never, like, for example, the image that I get is, let me take a pause and I return. Okay, so this is what I see. Someone who had wanted to become a clown when they were like child or teenager. They wanted, this is what I want. It felt so like so good to be the clown, and they had this things of being a clown and the red nose and the hair, and they would do this stuff, and it's like, and they did their thing, and they have become this grown up, very big. You see, they thought that I have done all the things. I was talking about the kind of celebrity and like being seen. That's what the vibes that I get. Doing something nice. See, for me, this is nice. This is nice. And they have forgotten about. They have forgotten of what. Like, what's like? I see that what's creating this huge like shake within them when they think about this project. Like me becoming a clown, that would be wow. But then them doing this, like, okay, that's what I do. Yeah, many people find that wonderful. Yeah, nice. That's the word that I'm hearing. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. That's nice. And they have forgotten about that thing that they want to do, and now the divine is saying, yeah, now you can do it. Yeah, it's time. Green light. You have done this. It's time. You're like, this girl's like, what? No, I don't remember, actually. I don't. My mind has frozen. No, I don't remember. This adult is asked to remember. This is memory. To remember what's inside of them. What's inside of them. This beautiful energy inside of them. This beautiful dream they have inside of them. And they are called to walk toward this path. And the moment they start walking the path, I'm going to tell you the same thing that I did for group number 1. You are at a crossroad. You have to decide. The grown-up has to decide what to do with this. Because It feels like even the teenager in like now is freaking out. No, I don't want to do. I just want to forget about it. You are the adult called to become the clown, for example, the clown, that thing that you want to do, whatever it is, and helping this teenager within you, helping them, to taking their hand and leading them. Yes, we can do it. Come and see how I can do it. Because it feels like this teenager is freaking out. It's like zoning out. Like, I'm not here. I'm not no more here. Something happened for sure. Something happened. So I have this card. Honesty. You will help them lead your teenager. I'm not seeing a child. You are leading the teenager by being honest, by showing the vision that you have. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Just sit within yourself and imagine that you are like sitting with the teenager within you. You can look at them and talk to them honestly. You see, the guidance is very simple and clear. Blame. So what's going on with blaming? I accept responsibility for my well-being. I have the vibe of that, like feeling ashamed of being that much joyful within a community. It's as if people would tell you, you are, again, you are joyful, again. You were joyful yesterday and the day before, and also today you are joyful, but that's too much. How can you do it? No, we cannot be joyful every day. That's what I'm seeing. We cannot be joyful every day. You must be serious. You must be that grown up person. And this is the huge you who you are. And this is the grown up person, limiting yourself within a frame. Yeah, that's what I heard. A frame. Like you think that this is who I am. Now the divine is telling you, yeah, you are all these things and something more. What is it that's more? You decide. You decide what is it that you want. But listen to, because the divine is very serious about what we want. It might not be serious for us. It might not be serious for other people, but for the divine, it's serious stuff. I mean, once as a teenager, you have decided, yeah, this is what I want. Okay. The divine is the universe saying, okay, this is what you want. Okay. Let's do it. Now, after like old man, this is something like the same vibes of the group number 1. This is like the continuity, or we need to speak about it a different way, or for just the group of the denial. And the denial is, yeah, it's like I was preparing for a reading, and then I was like, I'm going to do this reading about control. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, about control. So please, divine, give me some channels or some visions, or the divine, they know how to give me signs, so I can be prepared. And then I was like combing my hair, like putting my jewelry, and like and I saw, but I saw a vision. I don't know, telling you this. I saw when I was like chilling out, like after when I eat my lunch, I have to like just relax for some moments. And then I saw the movie Death in the Nile. And I was like, okay, the divine, thank you for the sign. So I have something. So what is it? I'm going to work on it. As I do, I'm going to work on it and get the meaning. And then I hear again. And the movie, it's the old one. It's not the new one. It's the old one. And I could see that the woman, I don't want to spoil this, the woman, the crime scene, what's happening, and this is in the Nile. And then I was, what? Maybe, do I have to watch the movie again and get the messages? Oh, no. I won't go there. No. I want just to think about it and know what message is coming from this movie. And then I was combing my hair and watching yeah, the death and denial. What it is about control and the death and denial. Maybe someone is in control. For sure, someone is in control. And the death and denial. And said, the death and denial. Denial. I was like, what denial? It's about the denial. Do a reading about denial. It wasn't about doing a hard work. It's just about changing the perspective. You see, changing perspective. The moment I spoken the word, it was like I was repeating it in my mind again and again and again. That's in denial. I was like seeing the like the ship going into the sailing on the, but I wasn't heard in the word. And the moment I uttered death and denial, I was like, oh my god, like it was like in front of me. There's no hard work, no. Just this is do a work of reading about denial. This is something in front of you, just in front of you. You see this girl? This is within her, around her, inside of her. This is her. I see this girl not becoming. This is this girl performing her being a clown. It's like hilarious. I see her like even in these vibes, making people laugh. It's so easy for her. It's so easy. Oh my god, it's so easy. She just can like just look, and we would laugh. Why? Because I want to tell you something about something divine about our life and our abundance. How our abundance come. Of course, this is the divine way. You see, for example, I have this. I want to buy a jewelry. For example, let's skip jewelry. I want to buy a jewelry. No, not buying a jewelry. For example, I have this sickness. And I go to see the doctor. And the doctor is like, okay, you have this and this, take this medicine. But then I take the medicine and I'm not feeling good. And I have to go to another medicine. And then I go to the third one. And then I get the right medicine. I'm feeling good. Why? Because that's what I was supposed to do, to bring to these doctors their abundance, give them money. I was supposed to give money to this first doctor, second doctor, third doctor. For example, I want to buy like a jewelry and I don't know what is it. I don't know what it is. It's like, yeah, I want to buy a new jewelry, but it's like, phew, I can't see. What is it? I don't know. What is it? I don't know. So I go and look for the first one, the second store, look in the internet, look in the site, and then bam, I like this one. And I think that I like it so much. But the divine has brought me to this store to buy from that person because they will get their abundance from me at that moment. And I'm happy because I wasn't looking for something, but actually it can even happen that I find what I want and then ended up buying something else or changing my mind because the divine wants me to buy from this person. You know what? So that teenager, I can see her like saying, I'm not funny. I'm not funny. She doesn't think that she is funny. What I want to say is that she doesn't have to be funny so others will laugh. Maybe that's what's happening for her. She can like just walk in, but people like, oh my god, wow. And it's not funny for her. I mean, she's not funny because she's not trying to be funny. But that's how it is. People just would be like, okay, if that girl decide to sell tickets so I can sit and just watch her doing her thing and laughing because she would do it like just a little bit extra. So we will get the vibes that we are in the clown vibes. It will be hilarious. We would be laughing for like hours. That's the energy that I'm getting for this girl. Because we are not supposed, and I heard the word, to suffer, to connect or to get our abundance. We are not supposed to suffer. This is just limiting beliefs. So you are called to do whatever you want, whatever that you love, whatever that you love. But it must be something that you want. Because she wanted to be a clown when she was young. This is not something that divine is telling you, think about it. Think about it. Or like, well, this is the lesson. You have to do something that you don't like, so you can understand that you have to do the thing that you love, and you have to do the thing that you don't love with love. It may be sometimes like this, but I don't see it here. Here the divine is like, what is it that you want? Do it, because remember, you wanted one day to become a clown. Do it. Express creativity. The Midas touch, without like the negative side. You know the Midas touch? Everything he touches becomes gold, but without the negative side. There's no negative side. Maybe the negative side is overworking yourself so much. You love what you do, you work yourself, but this is not. Okay. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Maybe the grown up is like, how can I be like the clown now? Because we have seen that there are some belief systems. It's not easy. Yeah, that's for sure. But you can do it. You can do it. Service. I heard that's how you will do yourself service, and that's how you will service others. And that's huge. I mean, that's how you will heal, by serving others. I feel good when I can help others. I mean, if this example of the clown, I mean, when we laugh, when we make someone laugh, I mean, I think it's very easy to like create a story about, I mean, hardship, and life is so hard, life is so miserable, life is da 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 da. But how many times we find someone very funny, very funny person, very funny like movie? No more funny movies, I believe. This is huge. If you think that's whatever that you want to do. I'm not talking just about humor, because this is like something very like, for me personally, this is my personal opinion. I think that the best of the, for example, the performers or actors or whatever, actresses or something like this, the best of the best are those who are making us laugh. But those who can like see your life so horrible, no, not that much interesting. I mean, so easy to make someone cry. We know that. We know that it's very easy to make someone cry. But to make us laugh, it's the goal, I think. It's the goal. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that is present. So this is what you are supposed to be. Confronting your shadow. Confronting your fears. Being at gratitude mode. And I was like, just before to do your reading, I was like watching with my daughter, not just watching, but just a little bit, a documentary, a video about, she told me, Mom, see that man, he went to, this is what I heard, to South Korea. I was like, okay, yeah, South Korea, yeah, we don't need that, we just need money to go to South Korea. She's like, but Mom, he did it. He went to, I heard South Korea. But I was like, okay, but Mom, look. And then I heard it. It's a denial. Mom, he made it. He is in North Korea. Look how North Korea is. I was like, really? He's in North Korea? She's like, yes, Mom, that's what I was saying. since the beginning. He is in North Korea, but I was hearing he is in South Korea. This is the denial. And what I said, watching him like doing like funny things, it's like the kind of like a, I don't know how you do it, some tricks with a trickster. Yeah, the kind of vibes. Yes, the kind of tricks that he's doing like this and making laugh other teenagers, making laugh with just like a something like just like teddy bear, something, or a puppet, something like this, and making them laugh. And then I saw this little kids being very happy, and people are very happy with him. And I told her, "Wow, I mean, just like coming to life in North Korea, it's like, wow, something like terrible. They may think like this or may not." And then I was like, okay, just the fact of not uh, like we are not born, just the fact to realize that we are not born in North Korea, because she told me, you know, mom, even the girls, we don't have the right to do any haircut. I was like, what? Yeah, you have like 3 or 4 or something, I don't know how many, cut hair for the girls. You see, they all look like each other, because you cannot have the freedom to do the haircut that you love. Maybe I wouldn't be able to do like this. Maybe this too much messy for them or whatever. I don't know. But I was like saying, just the fact that we are not born in North Korea, we should be just every day, being gratitude mode, grateful for not being born in North Korea. Gratitude about everything within your life, everything. That's what I hear, everything, because you see the eyes. I see that this is the eyes of the divine telling you, be grateful about everything, because this is just presence from the divine. So let's get more information. Thank you, divine, for your love. Thank you, divine, for your grace. So let's keep this, because I want more card from this one. So what might block you in this crossroad? Because you can be if you are coming from pile number 1, I've told you can sit in this vibes like forever. If you don't decide, if you don't make your mind, if you are not honest within yourself. If you feel pride, just do it. Even if you feel pride, do it. That's what the divine is telling you, because the divine is not telling you to do something dangerous. We're not talking about dangerous things. We're talking about something that you loved to do when you were a teenager. And now the divine is telling you, yeah, do it. This is the right time. And it is, as I told you, you doing your thing, it is a service to others. You will serve others. For example, will make them laugh. And this is very valuable. You know what I mean? This is valuable. Insecurities. We all have the insecurities. We all have to go through this. I see the vibes of someone who has mastered their life. A grown-up person who had mastered their life. And now it's time to start over. We had the Fool in the first pile. We had the Fool. Regret. The past cannot be changed, but the future is still in your hand. Remorse, sorrow, rule. I don't know what's rule. What it's triggered on my eyes is the stillness of the time. You have wished that time would have been still. We cannot. Whatever the situation, we cannot. I feel the kind of vibes of, what is his name? I'll check, because I want to tell you his name, because it's very famous painter, a Spanish painter. Not Dali. No. Okay. Picasso. I always forget about his name. Picasso. He was like spending his lifetime and doing what he has learned in at school about painting, just to become or to go back to its own to his own natural way of painting. So I'm going to say again, Picasso has spent the rest of his life undoing what he has learned at school as painter, the techniques of painting, so he can paint naturally, his natural way. So I get the vibe of someone who has like disconnected with this vibes, with his vibes of being a clown so much that he has forgotten how to become like this like a clown. They don't know how to do it. So the guidance is saying the past cannot be changed, so you cannot actually go back to who you were. So you want to go back to as a teenager? No, you are grown up now. You see, you are the grown up. That the divine is pushing you to grow. You are a grown up, but the divine is pushing you to grow. Because for the divine you are in this energy. They want you to become in this energy. You won't anyway. You won't go back to the teenager kind of vibes. You will do something new because you see this man is going ahead. It's not going back. It's going ahead. Not facing us, going back. You are called to create something new. I see that the divine is giving you some guidance about your work. Baby, let's stay with the example of the clown. You want to be a clown? Make jokes about yourself. Not that you have, like for example, you have lost yourself. You have lost your funny side. You see what I mean? You have lost your funny side, being the grown-up person. Make a joke about it. I can assure you people will laugh. People will laugh because it's true. We lose our funny side. I feel like this is it can be like the breaking point. It's like you can be. It's like this is a joker. Like do it and it will work. Just do it and do it. This is funny because I see everything. Look, I see a grown-up person, a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. They know that they've been in this. For some, it will like be this exactly. For one or two, it will be like you will say, "Yeah, I was like a clown," and then no. But most of us, it is something that I want to see if we have. If no, I'm going to light a candle for you. I can do it together. Yeah. So we're going to lit the candle together. Okay, so you can even put your like your intention if you want to start something new. Yeah. You see the beginning how it is. It's very small, so we want to be like to pay attention to it. This is like a message, a clear message for you. Yeah, this is a clear message for you. This is a clean message. Why? You are called to put this new thing, or you want to go back to, or project, or you want to put it in this fanus, in this box, like in this box, and make it safe, protect it, because it is the fire of your existence. That's what I hear. This is the fire of your own existence. So I was saying that I see a grown-up person, not the kind of person that we might think they are funny. We don't think like, we might think that, no, they are fine, they are like nice people, but not funny, maybe not, because they don't joke much, they are not in this. And this is how the divine is telling you how you can start, like this, for example, this test that you want to do, a test. You may ask your, for example, your kids, your friends, and you'll tell them, okay, I'm going to do something, just bear with me. And you know, friends and kids and family, they are very patient with us. And just you sit and you say, okay, I'm going to do it. Just do it. As I told you, the divine is telling you, do it. It's like someone, a swimmer. They know how to swim. And the divine tells them, just plunge and swim. You know, you got it. But this is not like something dangerous. Be honest. So they prepare themselves. So how they prepare themselves as being a clown? When back then, when they were like a teenager, they would do like this, I see like this clothes and this makeup and these things. As grown up, no, you are not doing like this way. You're just wearing your clothes. You are doing nothing. You're wearing your like clothes that you used to do. And maybe you have just one thing, like the red nose. You got just a red nose. And like, okay, what are you preparing? Not that much, nothing, because you have nothing to lose. But what is it that you want? You want to be honest. But ultimately, you want to make life. You want to joke about things. But you want, first thing is to be honest. And you go, and you, like, you're like whatever you want, sitting in front of them, being like but I see you like just sitting in front of them and telling them about your story. You see, when I was like young, I used to do this, and I was funny, and I ended up doing it. And I see that it is happening. You're making them laugh. You know what I mean? You are making them laugh. That's what I see. You ended up by, because this is creativity. That's how it happened. This is improvisation. We don't improvise improvisation. No. We don't improvise creativity. We just sit. Of course we sit. And we start doing our things. And it comes. Naturally. So I had this download or like a vision this morning at the park when I was like walking, and I saw this beautiful nature, and I start like downloading. When we go back to nature, this is where we found our nature. Maybe you need to spend some time in nature. Well, yes. Yeah. That can be like why? Because it will. That's what I heard. When we go back to nature, this is where we go back to our own nature, because we are a creation of nature. We are not supposed to be like in these houses and apartments and away from nature. This is not how it's happening on Earth. We are all connected. When you say in nature, I see that this cluster or something like this, it fades away, it's clear. And this is what comes. The huge you. The you in creativity. You see? That's you in the creativity, in this like, wow. Doing your thing, being in the flow. So you think that you need something to start. No, the answer is no. You don't need anything to start. You got it. You got it. No, you don't need anything. It is just you feeling that you must feel funny to make other people laugh. No. Or it is not within you. You think that, no, it is not within me. Like being funny, it is not who. This is something that I was. This is a person that I was, but I'm no more funny. I'm not that. But actually, you have become very funny for others, because that's the goal. Because I see you used to have fun, so much having fun preparing this, like this, whatever you prepare. But you are called to just be yourself, doing it the easy way. Just doing it the easy way. You don't need that much stuff. This, so whatever it is, it's not humor for everybody. Yeah, this is something very easy. I can show you of this. That comes easy to you. And you will learn by like being in these vibes. By being in this vibe. It will start by gratitude. Being grateful. Why gratitude? Because gratitude will put all the pieces of your life together, creating a beautiful and harmonious picture. You will get it. You will say, yeah, that's why happened to me. That's because this is a service for others. This is not something that it is not about only you. The divine standard, it's not only about you. You know what I mean? It's as if I want to buy a jewelry, as I told you. I want to buy a jewelry, and then I'm like, well, maybe I don't deserve the jewelry. The jewelry is not for me. This kind of this jewelry is not for me. I'm not the kind of person to wear a jewelry like this. But the divine said you, okay girl, listen. You are free to wear whatever jewelry you want, and you are called to go out and look for a beautiful jewelry, and you wear it and you're funny and you're happy with it, and then it's not only about you. Remember, it's not only about you, it's also about that person there waiting to get their abundance through you. So it's also about us. We want to be like to have fun, to laugh about something. Just this regret, it's like put it aside. Just no, I decide not to do it because I told you, you are in the crossroad. What is it that you want to spend time with? Because you can be like this or like this, the small or the huge one. When you are in the small vibes, you are vibrating low. Limiting belief system. This is the image. Even if it's got, I love this deck, because even if it's like beautiful card, it doesn't feel balanced. This is a small person in a giant screen. I don't know what is it, but this is a limiting belief anyway. It's time for you to choose. It's time for you to choose whether you want to be in these vibes with the regrets and the blame. You're blaming yourself, blaming others. The regrets and the blaming and regret, and I'm proud. I'm too pride. Like to be. I'm too pride. Like see that to be like the again student. Because students, they can make it not right, but ultimately it's not about this. It's about doing your thing and heading the calling. I mean, the calling of like participating in this life, giving people what they need. It's not about it's not only about yourself. You see, it's not only about judgments. Okay. Judge less, understand more. criticism, evaluation, condemnation. That's why the divine is telling you, just do it, plunge. Don't think. Because when you start thinking, you think like this. Judgment, blaming, criticizing, no. Let's get these cards because they flew before we... Okay. So what is it? You are called to change the way you speak. Okay, yeah, and that's it. It's about the words. So we have the Four of Swords. Take some rest, some time. A pause. Just pause. You may think, what? How can I just pause? Stop doing everything that you're doing and pause. Do nothing. That's when you will listen to yourself. That's when you will connect with yourself. That's when you can do the gratitude work. That's when you can be honest with yourself. In this pause, you can speak, as I told you, with yourself as a teenager, the emperor. So you got it, you see? You got it. You got it. You don't have to learn something new, to know something new. You got it. But maybe you are too much rigid. Like too much. You see, you're sitting, the lion, and in front of you, this is like the... How do you call it? You see the spectators. Yeah. You see the spectators? When you are sitting in front of the spectators, you are looked at as an emperor. You are not looked at as like nobody, no one, or like whatever. You are looked at as the emperor. The emperor is going to make a show. Have some fun. Do something. That thing opening for you. That thing opening for you. Actually, you are just seeing just a little bit of it. So that thing that you want to do since your childhood, so your teenage years, it's just the beginning. That's what I'm saying. This is the beginning for a huge opening in your life. Next, you will do many things that you don't even know about because you are the emperor. So you are responsible of your inner world. You are the King of Swords, responsible of the inner world. With what you are juggling, with what you are playing, will have a huge incidence on you. If you are speaking, not because this is the emperor. If we have a loving and grateful and graceful. Now, yeah, with the with the service, it means that this is an emperor who is on the service, serving first of all themselves and others. So you will create that magnificent word within you. You see, it feels like the same vibes here. You see? This magnificence within you, this magnificence. If you are the loving being, and how you can become the loving emperor? By being honest. By being honest. Within you and within your spectators. If this is harsh, judgmental, mind. So if the mind of the emperor is judgmental, you create the Ten of Swords. But this is what I see with this Ten of Swords. I see that if you are not willing to make some changes, the divine will bring it down for you. They will do it. That's what I see. They will do it. If you are not like in the gratitude, the honesty, they will do it. Make your mind. This is what I see. Make your mind. The sacred boundaries with the crossroads. Make your minds. And if you decide to follow whatever you want, that's it. Do it with love, with care, with other people's. Like those who tell you, no, don't do it. Do it with love. Teach them, speak to them. And you see, you are going to be recognized. Whatever you're going to do, it is going to be recognized. So thank you, Divine, to give us the last guidance for the beautiful group number 3. The bear, straight, yeah. Awakening, wow. And the king of, and the 9 of cups, and whatever, everything is nice. Okay, so here it is. For me, this is the card of praying, because they are praying. That's what I see. I'm praying. So let's start. So we have started with this. You have been drawn to this card. A card like speaking about cleansing, clearing, balancing the chakras, ordering the exterior world. Why? Because you are about to surrender, to pray, to be in this awake, like this moment. I see it like this. Wow. You are about to get in this. You are about to get in this. You see the hand again. You are about to get it. So you are called first thing, cleansing, inside out. Cleansing, cleansing, cleansing. Cleansing the words, cleansing the emotions, cleansing even the body. Yeah, detoxifying, yeah. You drink a lot of water, right? Order, putting things on order. Putting aside things that are no more useful. So you are ready. This is the pause. So it feels like there is going to be a pause in your life, or you are in a pause. Maybe you have been in this kind of vibes. For many of you, you have been in this, because that's why you were drawn to it. It's like, yeah, I know that I've been like in the cleansing mode for like years. So this is, and you don't know what's going on. This is where you are. For a lot of you, you are in this energy of crossroad, pause. The 4 of Swords, pause at the crossroad to make a decision. So the divine is telling you, you can, if you want to help yourself, you can be in this gratitude mode and honesty mode. When you are in this pause, be honest and grateful. It will help you. Why? Because ultimately, even if you do nothing, if you do like decide I will do nothing, this is what's coming to you. An open door for some ripened fruits. So you have, like, we can see it here, like as a young adult or like a teenager, you have made your choice. This is what I want. And maybe you were like just like speaking with other, like say, yeah, this is what I would like to be like a clown, and just to throw it away. And the universe cut it. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Years after that, here's the door open, do it now. You can be the clown. You're like, what? I've forgotten about it, and I don't know what you're talking about. Da, 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 da. This is what's coming to you. Whatever you decide to do, whatever you decide to do, whether you decide to follow on your dreams or not, this is what's coming to you. Why? The divine is saying again, you have prayed for it. You have prayed for it, and this is the magician also, and because they are ready. And you know how the universe is going on. Like the simple and easy way. You are ready, do it. You can do it, do it. You can sit and, for example, be honest and so do it. You know how the divine is thinking. This is what's coming your way. This is you awakening. Awakening to something that you weren't aware of. This is the lack of awareness. You are going to be aware of things. This is awakening. This is judgment. This is out of your like control zone. We cannot control the judgment, the straight. So you are now becoming strong. No matter what you do, you are becoming strong, and you are getting more perspective. A much, I see glorious, that's the word I can, much more glorious perspective of the situation. So it is no more only about the teenager dream. It is about a new perspective. I hear about bringing some balance to life. You doing that thing that you know, that you want, that thing, to bring balance in life. To be at service to others, to be at service. This is more than just a teenager dream. And it will bring, ultimately, it will bring a lot of abundance with it. A lot of abundance. You're going to become the king of abundance, the king of pentacles. And I see with the grapes, what do you call it? This fruit. It will last. When you will create something else that will last for years and years and years. That energy coming towards you, it is within many other things that will come into your life, but this is the one. I mean, this is the start point. As I told you, this is the starting point. This is the starting point, and then many of opportunities will come, and you will catch them. They are within you. The divine said it is within you. It's like what I'm doing. It's like the divine is nudging me. Repeat it again. It's like a weather forecast. This is within you. I'm not telling you if you do this and this, you will have this abundance within your energy. No, this is what it is within you. This is who you are now. I see receive, surrender, because I see that that's something missing within you, because you are the old man. You know, you are wise. You've been like, I've cleansed, I did this, I did that. Now why the door is not opening? This is why. Pause time. You see? Pause time. Pause time. Well, when you will, I hear the word reiterate, like re-say it, re-say again. What is it that you want? And do like this, even like this. I am ready to get it. You see, I am ready to get it. And I see that it will come quickly, very quickly. Transforming your life. So let's get the last card from the mermaids. What is it? Thank you, Divine, to give us clear and simple messages for the beautiful group number 3. What is it, the guidance, the last guidance coming from the mermaids? first one, the second and third one. 3 cards. Safety. Ah, sharks. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. Sharks. Are you like looking at people around you as sharks? I don't know. Because sharks, this is a sign. Sharks. This is a sign. The divine is telling you, the people in front of you, they are not your enemies or something like this. You are at service, even if they end up like saying, okay, that's not that much. You are at service now. We are called to be at service for others, serving yourself and others. It's not something that you are going to do only for yourself. Self-care. Drawing doesn't always require water. So I feel like when you are not in this vibe of me time, quiet pause time, you will feel overwhelmed like the girl. You will feel overwhelmed and you won't know what to do. Just because you are not taking good care of yourself. Because I'm hearing you are underestimating the pleasure and the vibes that and energy that you will get when you will put yourself at service. Whatever you do, whatever you do. This is something that will be scary, as you've seen with the clown. But this is not the point. The point is not excelling, being right, being good performance. No, we're not talking about this. We're talking about service. This is the divine speaking. I even see something weird. I see some like young adults like having this like fruits or flowers and going to hospitals and looking for those people who don't have like families. They would come and visit them, and they would go inside the room of this people being sick in hospital, and they would give them this flower, and the vibe is like, but I cannot smile that much to them, and I don't like to speak that much to them. And the divine is saying, what is it that you want to give them? You respond, maybe a rose. This is something that I can pay for, or this is a rose that I can afford to get from the garden or something like this. And I have this urge within me. I want to go and just the divine is telling you, don't even speak if you feel like you want to give them the flower like this. So just like this. Do it. And we say, do you want me to get the flower? They will speak. For example, do you want me? It will say, thank you very much. So they will speak. They will speak. And this is what you have to do. You're present time. Being present. This is totally different from our our usual way of doing things. You just need to be present to do the thing. Yeah. To be at service and do your thing, because when you want to, like for example, make laugh people, you're like, yeah, I'm going to prepare these jokes, and I'm not supposed like to be funny. Yeah, hi, you know. No, don't be like, just come in and just sit and start. That's it. Patience. Yeah. The tide will come in when it's ready. In the beginning, it may be a little bit like scary. You don't get it, but it will take some time. It will flow. Ultimately, it will flow. With the sea turtle, ultimately it will flow. Just be patient. Patience. Be patient. And when we are in self-care, we can be patient. You see, we can be patient. And when we are not in self-care, we're not taking care of ourselves, we can be like being in these vibes of looking at people as if they are sharks. The self-care, as I've seen, is to be present, to be in the present moment, to sit and just relax and surrender and start co-creating with the universe, with the divine. You are not alone in this. So I hope you enjoyed the reading and it helped. Thank you for watching and see you in the next reading. Bye bye.